YouTube. So I just want to make this video real quick today. I think I've been going through a lot of transformations, and it's really put a lot of my thought process on hold. I haven't really been able to share what I'm thinking of because I have to have a lot of time to kind of like go through and dissect it and analyze it. But I'm very excited because over the last few days, I made a video before about giving yourself your own flowers, validating your own self. And I don't think that we do that enough, you know? I went through a lot of emotional challenges in my lifetime, and I don't think that people will ever recognize them or they will ever understand how much work it was. And I can't expect them to because they've never been in those situations. I can't expect them to understand my scope of awareness because they've never seen it. But I know, and that's valid enough. I think it was really fucking tough for me to grow to this emotional state. I think it was really fucking tough for me to overcome those trauma triggers. I think that those sacrifices I made were fucking huge. I don't think that it was light. You know what I mean? And so just reminding myself every day to give myself those flowers, regardless of what the world says. And that brings me to my other point. So my whole life, I've been a super Pollyanna type. I used to watch that movie growing up, and I loved it. Nothing wrong with thinking positive, you know? And I've been a very faith-based person. I was always the kid going to church. Actually, Neptune at 11 degrees in my 5th house. I did join youth group at 11 and became super active in the church for like 3 years. I went like 6 times a week on the church bus by myself and dragged my friends with me. Anyways, digressing. So this faith that I normally am just ubering off of me, I just don't have it lately. I just don't know where it's gone, you know? And I tell myself, like, I don't have to let all these problems bother me because as soon as I get this, I'll just, you know, these things will solve themselves because I have been in a position where I've manifested all types of solutions to my problems. And I've manifested all types of horrible things as well in retrospect when you see that it was your thoughts that are bringing them on. But anyways, I was watching Bill Donahue the other day, and he was talking about how it's a constant battle between the worry and the back of our brain. And it made me think of Dr. Joseph Murphy. He told a story about a singer in The Power of the Subconscious Mind. I can't remember the name, but the singer would say in his mind, big me, little me, get out of the way. Big me wants to sing before he went on stage. And he just used this as an example of, you know, telling little me to get out of the way. And it really triggered my mind when I heard Bill Donahue say that. Because it also made me think of the acid test that Dr. Joseph Murphy, I can't remember if it was in Telepsychics, it might have even been like the Cosmic Power Within, or it could have even been The Power of the Subconscious Mind. I'm not sure which. But anyways, he had the acid test in there because it's not good to carry any negativity in your heart. What you think for others, you will manifest in your life. And if they are protected in their subconscious and they are mindful of the reality that they're creating, it will bounce back to you double form. I'm very careful over the people that I pray protection over now because energy's a motherfucker. Anyways, digressing. So he had this acid test. He was like, draw up the person in your mind, and if you have negative feelings toward them, you're not over it. It's still a problem for you. And that got me to really thinking like how I can apply this to my faith, because I know everything's going to be fine. I know everything's going to work out, but how much of my time am I letting that little me run their mouth inside my head? How many can I put this to that acid test? So I just really liked it. It was kind of not the same thing, but it also just made me think very much about the things that I think about, revisiting past trauma. What are the emotions that come up when you think about those things? And that'll let you know how acidic that is for you and how much you need to work on it. Anyways, have a beautiful day, YouTube. Really excited to see the rest of Scorpio season. Neptune go direct. Eclipses. It's about to be litty lit lit. Have a good day.